Yo, it's Teen Dad Gaming, and we're back with another episode of the Chicago White Sox franchise. Today we are in the off season, coming off a pretty disappointing season. Obviously, not a very good team, but coming off a disappointing year, we're here to move forward. I've offered arbitration to almost everyone except a few people. A few people I did not offer arbitration to. Did offer a extension to Andrew Vaughn. What I offered him was a 3-year, $18 million contract, which comes out to $6 million a year, with a club option on the third year. If he chooses to take it, cool. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Renewed almost everyone. Selected people here or there. We did not renew. And I already know some moves I want to make. Okay. And I think one of the first moves we need to make is to improve our pitching. We have a lot of good, well, we have some good pitching prospects, but they still need time to develop. So we need people who can hold the spot. So I want to go to someone in our division. Yes, a division trade. I want to go to the Tigers. Tigers have a lot of good starters, and a lot more coming up. And one starter that they've had that they've struggled to keep healthy and on the field is Casey Mize. Past season, 6 ERA, 88 innings. Only has 2 years arbitration left, and I don't think the White Sox, not the White Sox, Tigers really need him. They're not really going to use him. He came out of the bullpen this past season. So, I want him. And they're looking for a second baseman. And, they're not getting rid of Jacob Gonzalez, obviously. He's one of our best prospects in the league. But Brooks Baldwin did go up in value. 24 years old. I'm okay with giving him up, because we have Jacob Gonzalez and Andrew Vaughn. So I think giving him up, and then along with Jimmy Lambert, obviously Baldwin's the main piece. Is more of a give you Case Mize, I'll give you Baldwin. We're just throwing him in as some depth, and that's gonna be one of our starters this season. Casey Mize is now officially a Chicago White Sox. He's on arbitration. Yeah, we need to make sure to offer him arbitration. Could offer him an extension, but I'm not gonna yet. We just don't offer an extension to him and he not be good. So that was the first thing I wanted to do, was make that trade for Casey Mize, which with 2 years left, if he does good this first year, he could possibly get an extension or possibly get traded. Who knows? But we still need some other help. And when it comes to the lineup, first base and catcher are my main priority this offseason. I'm kind of okay with how everyone else is. First base and catcher are my main priority. And when it comes to catcher, I know who I want. I thought about Danny Jansen. He's already 29 years old. Wants around 10 million a year, 9 mil. And honestly, I just don't think that would make a lot of sense for us to get him. I don't really feel like he'd be a good building block for us. Someone who's young, same age, that I think could be a good building block for us is Francisco Mejia. Switch hitter has struggled to find where he really belongs in the league. Came up as a Padre, came up with Cleveland, traded the Padres, and traded to Tampa Bay. He's only around 5 mil a year. I'm gonna offer him a 2-year contract for 9 mil, 4.5 a year, to be our starting catcher. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Has a cannon of an arm, play multiple positions, and I think he could be a good fit as a Chicago White Sox. First base, another position we need. A lot of veterans here. A lot of veterans. You got Pete Alonso. We could go get. Only wants 11 mil in a year. Dude hits tanks. We could go get him. Christian Walker, he's old. Goldschmidt, he's old. Two players that we could get. It comes down to two players. Anthony Santander. He's 30 years old. He can play first base. He's a switch hitter. He's a good player. He's running around 10 mil a year. Or Rowdy Tellez. Same age. Lefty hitter. Not as successful in his career. But he is going to be cheaper. And he could hold down first base. So I'm not exactly sure which one is the right move. For the moment being, it's going to be one of those two. But for the moment being, we don't know which one. So while we figure that out, we're going to take another look at the rotation. We need 3 bullpen and 1 starter because Matt Foster is not going to be in the bullpen. I would send him down, but since I offered him arbitration, he can't be moved at the time. We could call up Tukey, but I don't think he's going to be good. Garcia, I think could be good, but I think he needs more time to develop. We could move him back to a starter, and his overall would probably go up by like 5 or so, but I think I know who I want as a 5th starter for the moment being, and I think that's Andrew Heaney. He's been a solid starter his career, ups, downs, obviously 4.54 on the career, 33 years old. I think just a 1-year contract, like 7.5 for 1 year, just to be that 5th, will get the job done. I want to wait to look for a long reliever because people will get released during arbitration. We could always wait till then to look at more arms, but there could also be a lot of good arms gone by then, which is the risky part. But there is one veteran reliever that I do want to go after. Yeah, John Berea finished with a sub-3 ERA, had a great year. That I do want to go after. That's Yimi Garcia. Coming off a solid year, sub-3 ERA. Is 34 years old, so we're only going to be offering a 1-year contract. But I think just for a year, to hold it down, that's all we're looking for, is someone to hold it down. I'm actually going to do 5.5. I do need another lefty. So we could go for Tanner Scott, but we're not going to. Could go Matt Moore, not going to. Could go Willis, not going to. Could go Matt Trump. Even AJ Minter, but we're not going to. We could go Caleb Ferguson, but we're not going to. I don't know why, but my gut just tells me not to go with these guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a player search. Bullpen. Lefty. I'm going to see what's available. Jojo Ramon. Ron Poche. Alex Vesia. Not coming off the best years of the Dodgers. Still have 2 years of arbitration left. Can't trade for him yet because he's arbitration, not contract. That is a tough. About closers. I think who I want is Alex Vesia. We gotta wait for arbitration, and that's a pretty penny away. So that's kind of annoying. But until then, we will still need a long reliever. Just double check, make sure there's like no long relievers. I'm not seeing anyone, so I guess we'll sim a few days. Looks like we got everyone we wanted. Yep, Francisco signed. He will be our starting catcher. Oh, we need to sign a outfielder for lefties. Forgot about the and a shortstop for lefties, kind of. I mean, we could let Lopez, but oh, trust Lopez. Infielders versus lefties. Kevin Newman doesn't look terrible. Could bring back Tim Anderson. Garrett Hampson doesn't look too bad. Play a lot of positions. Very fast player. A 2-year club option for a 9 mil seems fair. Or something like that, yeah. Put him in the 4. Shoka Mize. Said I'm okay with him closing, but it's not guaranteed yet. We need a lefty. It's Michael Vesio. Now that people have been released, arbitration, you can see a little more of what's available. At least Severino doesn't look too bad. Actually coming off a really good year. Zach Little, 60. Zach Little. 60 stamina could actually be a really solid long reliever. I see really anyone else has piqued my interest. So yeah, I think Zach Little in a 2-year rotation. He's technically going to be in the bullpen. Just do a 2-year 3.3. No club option. Try to be kind of realistic where not everything's going to have a club option in real life. Nothing so far. It looks like he was picked up. Maybe he got dropped. Harold Ramirez. Ty France. Bobby Dahlbeck. Daniel Vogelbach. Nick Madrigal. He could kind of low-key be like a Nicky Lopez replacement. We're going to offer him a contract for 1 year, 2-4. Takes it cool if he doesn't, he doesn't. If anything, he can be depth. I'm okay with him being depth. Nick Senzel. You're exactly what we're looking for when it comes to lefties. We might go for Nick Senzel for the lefties. Because he can play the outfield too. Randall Gritchett. That could definitely be an option. They released MJ Melendez. Oh my god. Get in my farm system now, sir. I don't really understand why they would release Menendez. Rosario. Definitely an option. Young, 29 years old. Cheap. Yeah, I think going after Santander, because I think it's good to keep a veteran, you know, kind of thing is good too. Veteran presence. We'll do 2-year, 24 mil. And where was Nixon's club option? Looks like we got little, yep. Hey, spending $13 million on a reliever every year is surprising. Lottery. 4th overall pick right now. You go up, down, say. We went up to the 2nd overall pick. That is huge. 5th overall pick the first one. 2nd overall pick the second time. That is absolutely huge. We get Anthony Santander. No one in the World 5 that we want. Alonso to the Red Sox. The A's are spending some money, okay. That's a terrible deal. I mean, money-wise, like, yeah, that's great, but, like, he's already 34. The A's are just fucking signing everyone right now. The A's are signing absolutely everyone. Mac Foster. See, left field, third base. Trading. Oh my god. So we gotta meet him at 1-8. That's frustrating. Yeah, you want him? Just drafted him, but you can have him. Give me some depth. Don't rush him. Why do you need this many starters? Can someone tell me? Why? Why do you need this many starters? What makes you need this many starters? So that's our off season. We're gonna end that here. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that. I'll see y'all in the next one.